We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning. Welcome to Daily Journal Newsbreak, sponsored by Renaissance Bank. Today is Friday, August 31st, and I'm your host, Elizabeth Walters. We're going to take a look at today's top news and sports stories across Northeast Mississippi, but first, a look at your weather forecast. Today, we'll have a 50% chance of thunderstorms developing later this afternoon. We'll have a high of 87 and a low of 71. And for your Labor Day weekend on Saturday, mostly sunny skies with a high of 91 and a low of 72. Sunday, sunny skies with a high of 92 and a low of 72. And on Monday, mostly sunny with a high of 92 and a low of 72. Now let's take a look at today's top headlines. Tupelo residents will soon see their power rates increase. Electricity rates will go up by 1.5% beginning in October for customers of Tupelo Water Light. This will mean an average monthly increase of $2.50 for TWL customers. A municipal-owned utility company, TWL, buys electricity from the Tennessee Valley Authority, which recently approved a 1.5% increase, and that impacts all power companies that purchase through TVA. In total, 14 municipalities and 14 power cooperatives in the state purchase power from TVA. And a resource fair was held on Thursday aimed at assisting Tupelo's homeless population. The event was held at All Saints Episcopal Church and came about through a partnership between the church, Families First, and the city's homeless task force. Organizers brought in a wide range of services under one roof in order to reduce barriers faced by people without reliable transportation. The services on hand included Families First, local women's shelter Safe, and a representative with the All Saints Legal Aid Clinic. The Wynn Job Center also had a presence. And the chair of Tupelo's homeless task force, Hannah Meharry, said that she hopes to conduct similar events in the future with a continued focus on offering employment opportunities. And with the contract between the City of Oxford and the Oxford Lafayette Humane Society set to end on September 30th, many questions remain around what will happen with the community's only animal shelter. So far, 2 local rescue groups have shown interest in taking up the responsibility. Katie Muldoon recently returned to Oxford and created Mississippi Mutts, which is foster and transport-based, focusing on finding homes for healthy animals. Since its creation, Mississippi Mutts has rescued nearly 900 animals, with the majority coming from Lafayette County and surrounding communities. The group will make a bid to take over the shelter facilities, and Muldoon said that she's confident her team will be able to operate it in a manner that better serves the animals of Lafayette County. Mississippi Critters is another organization that will place a bid. Gail Brown previously spent 10 years on the Board of Trustees for the Oxford Lafayette Humane Society and now leads the nonprofit. Brown said that with community support and good management, she's confident they can run and maintain an ethical no-kill facility. Brown also said that her hope is to sustain the building, turn it into a no-kill facility that does adoptions and transports. And in sports, the A-game is just one of the big matchups taking place in the region this week. The annual contest between Amory and Aberdeen began in 1935, and while the Panthers lead the overall series 45-36, Aberdeen has won the last 9 meetings. Aberdeen coach Eric Spann said it's a great rivalry, one of the best he's been part of, and with Fred Fields at quarterback for the Bulldogs, Aberdeen will try to make it 10 in a row. Brad Locke will have that game for us tonight, and you can follow his updates on Twitter at Brad Locke. Also tonight is a premier matchup of 2 of the area's top teams in Starkville and West Point. Tupelo will travel to Clarksdale, and Boonville will face Nettleton. Remember, you can follow all of the Week 3 action on Twitter by searching the hashtag DJPreps. And that does it for Newsbreak on this Friday. Don't forget that this show is just one of the many online offerings courtesy of the Daily Journal that gets you news off the page and on the go. And as you get ready to watch the Bulldogs and Rebels tomorrow, check out the latest episode of the Double Coverage podcast. Hosts Parrish Alford and Logan Lowry preview the season openers for Ole Miss and Mississippi State. You can listen on iTunes, your podcast app, or at doublecoverage.djournal.com. Each story discussed today on Newsbreak can be found in your daily journal or online at djournal.com, where you can also find a new episode of Newsbreak each weekday morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Elizabeth Walters. Have a great weekend.